Hey friend, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever looked around and wondered, why do I still feel like I'm not enough? Even though you've done the work, achieved things, and grown, it's not because you're broken. It's because something deeper is going on beneath the surface. In this video, I want to walk you through the real reasons you still feel like you're not enough and how to finally shift that pattern. Stick with me because this could be the conversation that sets your self-worth free. First, you're constantly comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. You scroll social media or hear someone's success story and suddenly your journey feels small. But you're seeing their wins, not their wounds, their breakthroughs, not their breakdowns. And the truth is, comparison isn't just the thief of joy, it's the destroyer of clarity. You can't see your own progress if you're busy looking sideways. You've been conditioned to tie your worth to what you achieve, not who you are. So if you're not hitting milestones, not crossing goals off fast enough, you feel like you're failing. But your value isn't tied to performance. It's rooted in your presence. You are enough right now before the promotion, before the trophy, before the applause. The world doesn't need a perfect version of you. It needs the real you. And let's be honest, you've been listening to a story in your mind that no longer serves you. Maybe it started in childhood. Maybe it was shaped by rejection, bullying, or failure. And that story whispers, "I'm not good enough," every time you try to rise. But that story isn't truth, it's programming. And the beautiful thing about being human is this: you get to rewrite it. You are the author now. One of the heaviest weights we carry is guilt. The things we should have done, the things we regret, the chances we missed. And that shame eats away at our self-worth. But holding on to that version of yourself isn't helping you grow. It's time to forgive yourself, not because the past doesn't matter, but because your future does. Give yourself permission to be free. And maybe you do hit goals, but the moment you get there, you move the bar again. You tell yourself, it's not enough. I need to do more. So you stay stuck in this cycle of chasing validation. You never celebrate, never breathe, never pause. But the truth is, you don't need another win to be proud of yourself. You need to recognize how far you've already come. Look around. Are you in environments where you feel seen, supported, and celebrated? Or are you constantly trying to prove yourself to people who don't understand you? Sometimes it's not you that's the problem. It's the space you're in. You'll never feel enough if you're surrounded by people who keep you small. Choose better circles. Choose people who reflect your greatness back to you. And let's talk about how you speak to yourself. That voice in your head, what does it sound like? For most people, it's filled with doubt, criticism, and negativity. If someone else spoke to you the way you talk to yourself, would you let them stay in your life? It's time to shift that voice. Start treating yourself like someone worth rooting for. One big reason you still feel unworthy is because you're chasing a version of success that isn't even yours. Maybe it's what your parents expected. Maybe it's what culture taught you to value. But if you're living someone else's dream, of course it feels empty. Real success feels aligned, not forced. You have to ask, what do I really want? You may be waiting for confidence before you take the leap. But confidence doesn't come before the action. It comes because of the action. You build belief by showing up scared and doing it anyway. You'll never feel ready. But if you keep waiting, you'll stay stuck. Confidence is earned through courage, not comfort. Here's the truth: a lot of people avoid growth doesn't always feel good. In fact, it often feels like confusion, self-doubt, and chaos. So you think you're failing, but really, You're evolving. You're stretching into a new version of yourself. The discomfort you feel isn't a sign you're not enough. It's a sign you're expanding. Another thing no one tells you is that many people feel this way, even the successful ones, the ones who seem like they have it all together. They've battled those same feelings of inadequacy. So don't think you're alone in this. The goal isn't to never feel doubt. It's to not let doubt make your decisions. Sometimes, the reason you don't feel enough is because you've buried your true voice under layers of people pleasing. You say yes when you mean no. You smile when you're exhausted. And slowly, you lose connection with who you are. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be real. Reclaim your voice. You might also be stuck in perfectionism. You set unrealistic standards, and when you don't meet them, you beat yourself up. But perfection is a myth. Excellence is possible. But perfection will always keep you chasing. Let it go. Progress is more powerful than perfection ever was. Another trap is tying your self-worth to external validation. You wait for compliments, likes, or approval to feel valuable. But the more you depend on outside voices, the less connected you are to your own. You don't need 100 people clapping for you. You just need you to believe in you. There's a part of you that believes love is something to be earned. So you perform, you hustle, you overextend. But true love, real authentic connection, comes when you show up as yourself, fully, flawed, honest. And guess what? That version of you is enough. You might also be measuring your worth by your productivity. You only feel good when you're busy. But rest isn't laziness, it's necessary. Worth doesn't disappear when you slow down. You're valuable even in your quiet moments. You've been through things, loss, heartbreak, failure, that left scars. And maybe those scars made you question your worth. But scars don't make you less, they make you human. Your brokenness doesn't disqualify you. It's part of your beauty. And finally, maybe you've just never been told this, you are already enough. Not once you hit the goal. Not when you lose the weight. Not when you get the title. Right now, as you are. You don't need to become anything to be worthy of love, peace, and belonging. So let me leave you with this. The journey to feeling enough starts when you stop chasing approval and start owning your truth. You are not a mistake. You are not behind. You are not too late. You're right on time, learning exactly what you need to, becoming exactly who you're meant to be. And if no one's told you today, I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for watching. If this message helped you in any way, drop a comment below and let me know which part hit you the hardest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. You are enough, and you're just getting started. See you in the next one.